can't hear anything, right?
No, you don't need to.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just make sure this all looks good. Yep. Okay.
Meow.
And then. All right, talk a little bit. Good morning.
Meow.
All right, we'll just have that going. Hi, everybody. As people are starting to come in, hello, Arthur. Let me know about audio levels. Let me know if the music's too high, if our voices are too low. We have a very ghetto setup right here, so please let me know. We're kind of improvising this, very much kind of a trial run. But yeah, please let me know. I might have to do this every single time. You're sounding good. Okay. Music's okay? Music's not too loud? That's usually a concern. I'm using YouTube's free audio library for the first time. We'll see how that goes. And then, yeah, also, Daisy, you are half in the frame.
I don't care.
Get closer.
No, your chair's in the way. I can't. Just, no, it doesn't matter.
There, okay.
Jeez.
Sounding good so far. Okay. Then, all right, so let's wait for people to trickle in. Real quick. I'm going to post. Arthur, how's your weekend so far? Hey Maverick, how's it going? Gaming and films. Hey. How's it going? I just like I asked Arthur, please let me know about audio levels. I have a guest here. This is Daisy, also known as my fiancée, and she and I are gonna be talking about different movie posters. Daisy's a very talented artist, and I wanted to get her feedback on some of these horror movie posters that we're gonna be talking about today. Pretty good. Law school's less stressful than usual. Yeah, my friend went to law school, and the most stressed I've ever seen him was practicing for the exam. Was it the bar or the LSAT? I think it was the LSAT. It was brutal. Just insane. Okay, good. I didn't stop it. And look, see, we're over there, and we're over here.
Oh my god.
Daisy's a little nervous. It's her first time on live stream, so everyone just say hi. But you're doing great.
Sitting here.
You're doing great. You just sit there and be cute, and then talk about posters. That's all I need you for. Okay. Right, I think we should just get started. You want to look at the poster?
Sure.
Super cash, like I said. Let's make sure we're recording. I don't think we're gonna get a good audio out of this, but it's fine. The mic's like here. Hey, Kennedy, how's it going? All right, let's maximize this. We're a little bigger, and then okay. So let's go with that's the right one. Okay. We're gonna talk about our first poster. So, just to kind of get started. Kind of a ghetto-tastic stream setup we have right now, but this is my fiance Daisy, who's also a very talented artist who works in the film industry, and she's going to take a look at some fun horror movie posters and talk about which work, which don't, and just your general opinion about them. It should be kind of fun. And
okay.
Okay. And the first one that we're gonna talk about, get in the frame. You're half in the frame. It looks worse when you're halfway. Either get out of the frame completely or stay in the frame. No, you need to get in the frame. You have a pretty face.
Clay, shut up.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay. So I want to know your thoughts on first poster for today, which is Halloween. Also, audience, I want to know your thoughts on this poster as well. This is the poster for the original Halloween movie, 1978. I like this poster a lot. I want to know your thoughts as an artist about
I like it too.
You like it?
Yes, it's not cluttered.
It's not cluttered.
And it gets straight to the point. It's like, oh, it's a horror film. It's spooky. It's scary.
I like it too.
Yeah, it's clean. It's clear. Like the pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Pumpkin face, the knife.
Yeah. I wonder who came up with that, who like made that connection of like, let's just make multiple knives turn into a pumpkin. I thought it was an awesome idea.
Is it multiple knives?
Well, it kind of like blends into it, like the hand, the knuckles.
Yeah, I see
slowly.
the knuckles and the knife, but the pumpkin's knives too?
Well, it's kind of sharp.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's kind of like it's blended. Yeah. Okay, good. My only, and it's not really a problem, but my only issue with this is I'm not crazy about the tagline. The night he came home.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Right? It's just like I don't think it needs it. Like,
I don't think it needs anything.
If this was just this was just
pumpkin.
Yeah, if it was
knife.
just black.
Yeah.
I think it'd been kind of dope. I'd actually kind of want to Photoshop it and just take this out, all that. Where am I? Here, and then and just make that just black background, Halloween that, and I think the image does everything by itself. I don't think it needs any work. But I'm glad you like it. Starting off strong.
Yeah, or like a dead body, a small one.
A small dead body? Oh, just like in the distance?
Just like right there. No, just like tilted. Yeah.
Yeah, just right there.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Reanimator's an interesting poster. That's really true. We might, if we have time, we'll chuck that one up there. Okay. Is that good for Halloween?
Yeah.
We're all good?
That's a good
Excellent. Also, everyone say hi to Daisy, by the way.
Look how cute. Wait.
There you go. It's weird, right? Because it's all backwards. You don't really know where your hands are going. I swear to God, though, if you don't stay in the frame.
Shut up.
Ow.
Stop. Right?
All right, babe, come on, we're playing. Alien. Ooh, that's a good example. I think we have one of the Alien films here. Okay. Next up. Okay, we're gonna do like a twofer. Actually, we'll save that. I'm gonna bring up another one you liked.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this is The Wolf of Snow
I
Hollow.
Like this one.
2021 maybe, I think this came out. I could be wrong. Arthur says hi. And this is actually one of my favorite. This is my favorite movie from that year, whenever it came out. I think this is super underrated. But movie aside, it's basically about a small town, winter location, winter, but like snowy location, and people are being hunted by what people think is a werewolf. So based on that, here's the poster.
Well, first, hi Arthur.
It's very sweet.
I love this poster. I love the color. As an artist, when I look at this poster, I'm jealous. I'm like, oh, I wish I could come up with something like this.
Mm-hmm.
I like the font too.
Yeah.
And so it's a wolf, right?
Yeah, that is a wolf. It's wolf in profile.
And then a person walking away and the shadow.
I can make it a little bigger.
That's a great poster.
He's kind of dragging the snow.
Like I would print that and put it on my wall.
Yeah. What about the font do you like? I don't even know what kind of. It looks kind of old school. With like the long curves. I like
Isn't
the T.
Is that the Snow White font too?
What, the new Snow White?
Yeah.
Well, I loaded up that poster. We can talk about the Snow White poster if you want. Oh boy, that's a poster. In fact, just for fun. Hold on.
You have it?
Oh, I got it. I like these long pauses between songs. There we go. All right, it's not horror, but let's I know you're not trying to burn any bridges or anything, but like.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't watch this movie.
I don't like this poster at all.
I mean, I'm very interested in the production design, but that's a whole different conversation. I love
Sure.
production design. They work hard. I don't know about this poster. It's just so cluttered. There's so much going on. It's like she's just floating. Her arms look weird. The queen or that evil person.
So that's the cape.
Oh, they look like her arms.
For
Weird.
me, it looked like to me that it was
or like legs or like a spider or something.
yeah, like it looks like she's a decapitated head on stilts. That's the first thing I thought when I saw this poster, right? But it's supposed to be her
And what's the
cape.
green coming out of her neck?
Magic.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't like this poster at all. And I've mentioned this before, but someone defended it by saying it looked like a previous poster from like some TV Snow White or something. But it looked completely different, and it's ugly. Sorry, I just had to rant
It's just
about.
too much. It's like
ugly.
someone just like puked.
It's the colors too. It just puke everywhere. And I don't like how the Seven Dwarfs are like shadows in the background.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, either put them properly or don't put them. In my opinion, we have to keep in mind it's made for children. Yeah, it still sucks. There's some great movie. Look at the original poster for Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid. Like those are great posters. Aladdin's is incredible. It's so simple, but like it feels timeless. And this is just garbage. And I don't think the children thing's gonna work for me. It's the original Snow White poster is way better than this. All right, here we go. Let's get another one in here. Ooh, let's do a double feature. All right, so here's one of the two posters for It Follows. So I want to know your thoughts on this one.
I like it. Well, it's really good. I like the colors. I like the vehicle. I like the smoke, right? Probably like a little smoke machine.
Yeah, a
the
little
lighting,
mist. Yeah.
The mist. I want to be there, even
Yeah.
though I know I shouldn't. But it's a good poster.
It's not a good place to be, that movie.
Definitely not.
Okay. And then,
When does this take place? 80s? 90s?
what's the funny thing is that it has an 80s feel, but it's unclear when it takes place. It could be 80s or 90s. It could be modern.
Yeah.
So I really don't know. I like the Halloween poster. Yeah, Bat Boy. We just talked about the Halloween poster. That one's fantastic. All right, and then to keep going with It Follows. Here's the other one. This is where Daisy and I disagree because Daisy likes the previous one more, and I actually like this one more. I don't know your thoughts.
I don't know. For me, it just feels like a novel, like a cover for a book. Nothing bad with that. I like the art. I just don't see a movie poster with this one.
Which is totally
like
fair.
if I saw the other poster, I'd be like, oh, I want to see that movie. If I saw this, I wouldn't be sure what this is about. Yeah.
I think it's fair, honestly. Like because it's drawn. I mean, this is
Well,
probably
I don't-
digital, but
Yeah, but I don't think
But, like-
that's why.
yeah, just the style of it in general.
Yeah, I think we're comparing two posters, and then I saw the other one. I'm like, I want to watch this movie.
Just adjusting audio levels. You were already fast becoming my favorite films channel. I was just looking at movie posters last 2 weeks. Ants, well, I'm glad to see you on the stream. Thank you. It's so great. I always love new fans. So fun. My favorite films
Woohoo.
channel. That means a lot. Thank you. All right. Oh my God. Here we go. Okay.
What's next?
Let's do another double feature. All right. So this is the original Sesperia poster, 1977, I want to say. What do you think of this movie? I don't know if you've ever seen the movie. Very colorful, very crazy.
I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it.
There's lots of red.
Yeah,
It's a
lots of
primary
red.
color.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I'm not sure about this one.
Hmm?
I like the pink. I like,
Sure.
Sesperia. Like, I like that. I like the font. That's
Mhm.
fun. But for me personally, I don't know how I feel about with the face and that pink. Not saying that the colors don't work together. It's just like the image.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like, eh.
One thing I like about this poster, I kind of like the texture of the letters, even though it's so bizarre, but like almost looks like it's made out of clay, which is one of the best materials. Anything clay is awesome. And then the fact that it's over the eyes, I kind of like. But it's definitely also a bit disjointed. And I don't think it needed...
And I'm not going to read that.
Yeah.
Like,
Although it
I
is a
looked at-
cool tagline.
I know, but...
The only thing more terrifying than the last 12 minutes of this film is the first 92.
Mm.
That's a fun tagline, but it's also a lot of words. All right, and then comparing, we're going to look at the remake,
Yeah, I like this one.
2018. This is done by a pretty popular poster designer. He's done other stuff as well.
I like this one.
Yeah.
The lettering.
Yeah.
The colors. The eyes.
The eyes are so just for me so disturbing because you can tell which ones are which face, but to me it almost looks like they're all like separated. I don't know, like I'm just seeing like a bundle of eyes and disjointed letters. I love the font.
I know posters are supposed to be like, let's get the audience engaged into watching the movie, but I look at it as artwork too.
Yeah.
Like this is art to me, not just like a poster for me to get to watch the movie.
Right.
I like it.
And that's the thing is, a poster designer who does work for that Greek director, I always forget his name, Yorgos Lanthimos, and he said it can be difficult because there's certain rules of like this poster needs to have at least one of the stars on it versus when you can just go crazy and just do wild designs. And so when he was doing like the Lobster, it's like, okay, he did one poster that looked like really crazy, but he had to include Colin Farrell in one of them. He had to include Rachel Weisz in another one. So like this one, there's just eyeballs, like there's no stars on it, but he was able to get that kind of leeway with it, and it looks awesome to me. All right, let's go with. I wanted to show you one that I found a little disappointing, and this is the remake of Carrie. What do you think of this one?
I hate it. I don't like it. It's like I don't know how to feel about it. Like I hate the blood on it doesn't look like blood. I mean, it's like saturated. Yeah. I hate that. What does it even say? No.
You will. You will. It's not a high resolution image.
You will know her name, Carrie. Okay, that's just stupid. You will know her name, Carrie. Like,
yeah, you will know her name, Carrie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I guess. I don't know.
My biggest problem with this poster.
I like her. I hate her expression.
Yeah. What is it even going for?
I don't know.
I think my biggest problem with it is that the title is almost identical to the tagline.
Nothing is interesting. Nothing pops out.
So, like, even the title doesn't pop out. Like, you don't know if the movie's called You Will Know Her Name, Carrie, or if the movie's called Carrie, and that's the tagline. That's like, it's not... Nothing... You're right. Like, nothing pops. And even the blood is desaturated or just, like, the opacity was changed or something about it.
Feels like it was just, like, photoshopped in.
It's so dark.
Also doesn't look like... It feels like someone just photoshopped that on their face.
Did you say it looked like poop?
Yeah. It's like, it's not poop on your face. I don't know. It's like, I'm not going to watch this movie. I mean, I seen the movie, though. I did watch it.
Oh, was it good? How was Julianne Moore? She played the crazy mom, I think.
The movie was meh.
Okay. That's a shame.
Yeah. It's not good.
They're laughing.
It's just not good.
All right. Let's go with... All right, here's one. This is going to be a little contentious. I love this poster. I've never seen the film. If anyone out there has seen Street Trash, let me know.
I have not, so...
I've never seen this movie, but someone brought it to my attention on a different live stream when I was talking about posters, and I'm crazy about this poster. I love everything about it, but I'm not the artist, so I want to know your thoughts about it. Yeah, I'll just real quick. What I like about it is not just the colors. The fact that blood is yellow in this, which I really like. But I love the angle. It's like not quite a bird's eye view. It's like at a slight tilt.
I don't know. Someone's coming out of like the shitter. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. You know, it's like, help! I'm stuck. Like, I fell in.
I've fallen. I can't get up.
I've fallen. I can't get up. Exactly.
Hi, Gustavo. Go on.
I don't know. It kind of like, but also reminds me of a book cover instead of like a poster.
Like the It Follows one.
Yeah, but like, see, that one's more like I would pick up that book and read. I don't know about
you
this.
You wouldn't read this book.
I don't know. The post, like, I don't know what is it even about. I don't know. Toilets? Like, I don't know.
Is it a toilet? I thought it was a trash can, but I think his legs.
I don't know.
No, because I think his pants are around his ankles, which would imply that he's pooping.
It looks like a toilet, but
because the lid.
Is it? I don't know.
But then it looks like there's a bag around. Okay, we're spending too much time trying to decipher this poster.
That's
what
I
like about it.
It's
like
so
bright.
I don't know. I don't like it.
I would love to know if you guys like this poster or not, because I'm kind of obsessed with it. But I don't have the knowledge to really say.
Someone said it was pretty
the Street Trash is pretty disgusting. Yeah, it's a very goopy movie, very violent. But I've not seen it. But
should we watch it?
Maybe we should.
Is it worth it? I don't know.
It's a classic VHS cover.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Wow, we're just blasting through these. Thank God I saved a bunch of them. Oh, classic.
Yeah,
Rosemary's Baby.
I like this one. It's moody.
Yeah.
And I love the green.
Love the green.
Yeah, I
Such
love
a good
the green.
choice. You know,
And I feel cold watching this too.
Yeah.
Like, just seeing this, I'm like, oh, it's like cold.
shivering.
Yeah, I like it.
Because it's so isolated. There's something so eerie about like a single baby carriage on a hill. You know what I mean? Just like if it's a different object, I don't feel like it would be as creepy. Like imagine that baby carriage was like a knife, or even a
Just
person.
one knife. What?
A really big knife.
Okay,
No,
good.
but or even like a person. I don't think would be as creepy. But the fact it's associated with a baby,
Yeah.
it's vulnerable. It's you feel like, oh my god, someone please grab that thing, or it's gonna fall, or I don't know. For me, it gives me that effect. And then you have her head composite on top of it. And then you mentioned it looked kind of like a Polaroid
Yeah, like
with the white on the bottom.
yeah, this one's good.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. It's funny because finding these posters on Google actually wasn't that easy. If you look up like Rosemary's Baby movie poster, there's like all these different versions that other people have made, and it's actually hard to find the original in a decent resolution.
Oh.
Like, so there's other versions that had like the title in like the center, and then there's another one where they changed the color so it was more blue, and it just didn't look as good. So it was interesting to see how these small changes really affect the poster. This is probably one of the best horror posters of all time. It's a good question for the chat, actually. What's your favorite horror poster? This is close to mine.
Yeah.
This is one of my
a good one.
favorites. Yeah.
I would print this too and have it in
Fuck
our
yeah.
apartment.
Yeah.
Even though it's creepy, but
Wherever we move next, we should have a poster section.
okay.
Like behind me. I mean, this works though. I do like my background, but we should get like a shitload of posters.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
The Cheeto.
Yeah. The Cheeto.
It looks like a freaking Cheeto
Fuck
puff,
yeah.
like an angry
House
Cheeto puff.
or Houseu.
I do like the font. I like how it says house, but it's scary. But not like I'm scared, but more like I don't know, creepy, weird.
I think that's the exact effect
A
they want.
raging hot Cheeto puff.
A Cheeto puff. This is also one of my favorites, but I think whether you like this poster or not, what I like about it is that it like jumps out at you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it,
Yeah.
but I'm just like, I don't know, it's kind of funny, silly.
It is. Well, it's a silly movie.
I know, but
It's the movie defies logic. You've never seen House. House is. Audience,
Okay.
how the hell do you describe House? Oh no, it's just
we're just looking at
it's a crazy
this,
film.
okay, but we're
I
also
know.
judging these posters. It's like we were to look at it, just
Yeah.
a poster. Would we watch the movie?
I might.
Okay,
Just based on
I
the poster.
probably wouldn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. If the goal is to make you watch it, it didn't work for you. However, I think for most people, it would at the very least stand out amongst other posters. If
Well,
you put this
yes.
with like 100 other posters.
I mean, I would watch this over Carrie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this poster is way better than that.
Well, there's no
and I'd
poop
be-
on this one.
You know, oh my gosh.
One of my all-time faves. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's abrasive. It's not a pleasing
Yeah.
poster. It's very much jumping out at you. But that's actually what I kind of like about it. I do like how the font is squished by the cat.
It's a heavy
like
cat.
It's like pressing. It's a fatty. It's a big cat.
It's a gordito.
So cortito. That's right. Bring in the Spanish. Okay, here's one.
What's this?
Fright Night. This is a kind of classic vampire movie from 80s, I believe.
Okay, I've
Oh.
not seen this movie,
Mhm.
and just by looking at it, I like the half, like bottom half,
Yeah.
and then the clouds are just silly to me, like with the
face in the clouds?
Yeah, I think it's stupid, but that's me. I don't like it.
But you like the house.
Yeah, and I like the
Interesting.
colors.
It's interesting
like
because usually
moody.
most
I
people
like
would
it.
probably like the top half more than the bottom half.
Is
It's
it
a
a
little-
silly movie or is it serious? What kind of? what
No,
is-
it's like it's campy. Yeah, it's a vampire movie, but it's very kind of 80s silly
Oh, okay.
kind of thing. Yeah, it's not trying to take itself too seriously. So in
Yeah.
that way, it kind of fits, I guess.
It's like distracting me. That's all I. But I want to keep looking at the house, but I can't because I just look up and I'm like, yeah,
I want to live there. It seems such a nice house.
I'd live there. That's fine, but not with that cloud.
Not that cloud.
Okay, ugly looking vampire.
No. All right. Kind of getting lost here.
Lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce. Hold on, I like that song. Okay, let's go with. Let's do some back-to-back faces. Here's Silence of the Lambs. It's a classic movie poster.
Okay, you love this one, I think.
I do.
Right?
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
I love the movie, I will say.
Mhm.
Like, I love the movie.
It's amazing.
But I don't know about this poster. I don't know if I love it. I mean, it's still interesting. I would pick it up and watch the movie. I'd be like, oh, I'm interested in that film. But I don't know if, like, I'm in love with the poster.
Yeah. Is it just the general design of it?
I don't know. It's like
font?
the eyes and the kind of like the face is. I don't know.
The red eyes are. It's a very kind of inhuman face in a lot of ways. The red eyes and just how ghostly white she is.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the title, like
Mhm.
Silence of the Lambs. I like it. And that color, I like the font.
I wonder why it's lowercase. That's strange to me. I never realized that. The entire thing's lowercase.
Yeah, I like the grain.
Green?
Grain.
Oh, grain. Oh, like on the.
On
Yeah.
the whole poster.
Yeah, it's a good call.
But yeah, and someone said the font could be bigger. Yes.
Too loud. You and I kind of wish was larger. You know, I don't know how they would do it, but the skull in the moth is a Dali painting of like the 6 naked people forming the skull, but you can barely tell based on the poster, you know. And I wish it was like just a little bigger because it's a really cool shape. Font could be a little bigger. Bat Boy says, "Oh, Arthur said I just noticed your Cuphead poster in the background. Daisy got me that."
I printed it and put it in a frame.
Yeah, it looks nice. Bad Boy says the poster should match the interior design. Have a modern design. Go with a new Sesperia poster. If you ever or it's Street Trash, old Sesperia poster. Yeah, Gorehound definitely for Street Trash. That's what I've been hearing. All right, here we go. Here's another face. This one's a little bit more simple. This is the
I like
original
this
poster
one.
for Scream. You like this one?
I do.
I like the. It's all black and white except for the eyes.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
I like it.
And they went with blue. I wonder why.
It's simple, but it's like, I'd watch this movie. I mean, I've seen it, but if I didn't, just by looking at the poster, I'd watch it.
Do you think this is based off a photograph, or was this fully designed, do you think? Because I can't tell.
Not sure.
Because it looks kind of off, in a way. Like, it doesn't look like a straight-up photo. Yeah.
Maybe it's just the lighting. Maybe.
Because I don't know who that's supposed to be. I don't know if that's Drew Barrymore.
I think it is Drew Barrymore.
Yeah?
Who else could it be?
I don't know, Courtney Cox?
That does not
It's
look
not Courtney
like her.
Cox, no. Really wallop, like they say in Cuphead. Love it. Yeah, at the end, I'll do Funny Games 2007. Why not?
Yeah, this one's good.
Simple title, and the title's more legible.
Which is good.
Yeah, which is good. And did you
And
notice
it's clear to what the movie is.
Do you know the little cut
Scream.
on the M? It's sharper.
Yeah.
On the bottom of the M. I just noticed that. Let's see. All right, this one's gonna be a little controversial, but go for it.
No, I don't hate it.
I didn't say hate it.
I love it. The Thing, and it's an amazing film. It is.
Yeah.
I do love the colors, and it's kind of like magical in a way, and it definitely screams sci-fi to me. I think like for me personally, the only thing is just like the light around his face.
You're not doing it for
or
you?
like it's just not doing it for me.
Okay.
But I still love it. Like it's artsy.
What about the hands? His hands are in a weird posture.
I like it. It's like I don't know. He's like kind of frozen in time, or he's in shock. I like it.
Frozen time is a good call. Yeah, because it kind of does look like ice chunks everywhere.
It does.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know.
Or
Mysterious.
possessed, says Gustavo. Yeah, I was thinking like he's been turned at this point, because
Yeah.
like the wrist is kind of bent, so he's like a little alien kind of. I don't know.
You have to see who did this poster, like
I'll
all
look
the
that up.
artists,
Yeah.
because it's a good one.
While we're on sci-fi,
Oh, yeah.
Romulus.
Love this one. It's like one of my favorite posters. Love it. It's so simple but so cool, right?
I love the red.
Yeah, I love the red, and it's like not too many colors. It's just like alien. It's a good image. It's so cool. Like this is a badass poster.
I like it too. And it's not like it's so simple, but there is still a lot of detail in it. Like it's not like a really simplified face or a simplified
No.
alien. Like it's all in
But it
sharp
looks
detail.
clean.
But it looks clean because there's nothing else. It's just that. and I feel like it captures it really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Original Alien poster also really solid.
This one is really, really good.
Yeah. Probably the best part about the film. I mean, I like the film, but I didn't love it.
Yeah.
And
It's okay.
yeah, the fan service was real bad. Okay, let's go.
You have comments.
I see. Would you prefer Romulus to the original version? As far as posters, I don't know. I kind of put them on the same level. They're both very simple. But I kind of wish the original poster was literally like just the egg. But there's a bunch of other... Like, there's a lot of white around the frame, and I wish they had done a bit more zoomed in like this. But I think I would put them on the same level. I don't know, you know the original Alien poster. The Thing and The Fly are two great body horror movies. Fuck yeah, Maverick.
I love The Fly.
So good.
So good.
I don't know which one I prefer, The Thing or The Fly. I think they're both amazing. They're both like 10 out of 10s basically. For me, like
Yeah,
they're nine. They're at
incredible.
least 9s. Yeah. But one's like super tense, and the other one like escalates. So
Yeah.
they're different vibes. But
And if you haven't, like, I know you've seen the movie in The Fly, but you should read the script. 'Cause,
okay,
I mean, there's not a lot of differences, but it's just cool because
We
like,
actually reading
the
it.
sets are different.
yeah.
Yeah, like the locations.
Mhm.
They changed that in the film, but like
Really?
this, yeah. they
So it
did.
wasn't like a warehouse.
It wasn't a warehouse. I think in the script it was a loft.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I did my own little design.
She did her own version of the lab in The Fly,
Yeah.
and it looked
Because
fucking
in the
cool.
movie, I mean, in the script, it's in a loft, but like,
That's really interesting.
oh wait, in the script, it's a warehouse, and in the movie they did a loft. There we
Can I
go.
drop your website here? Might as well.
Oh, sure.
What is it, just daisyreyna.com or
Yes.
Okay.
There's not a lot in it.
Plenty.
No, there isn't. I still need to upload more stuff.
It's all right. That is where you can find her artwork, her
Some of
renders, production design work, models that she's created, all that stuff. A lot of good shit there. So, yeah,
Oh, thanks.
it's pretty good too. I'm not just saying that because I love her and all that. She's actually pretty talented. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I love this poster though. Alien.
Asian horror, especially Thai art, the devil. I don't know if I include any Asian horror movies today, but I should. I should add one. All right, we're gonna do another double feature. We talked about this yesterday. So here's one poster for Sleepy Hollow. All right, go on.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
No, I don't
Heads
either.
will roll. Okay.
That's pretty
I
bad.
guess. It's so stupid. I'm not gonna watch it, and it's just
It's
like
cluttered as hell.
It's so cluttered. Their faces are humongous on the poster, and then we have like the middle. What's the middle? It's like him on the horse without his
fog.
head. Okay, with some fog, and
Yeah.
then in tiny letters we have Sleepy Hollow, right? And then it's like all these like who worked on the movie, which
It's a lot.
I
There's a
don't-
lot going on.
Yeah, it's too much. But did you like the movie?
I did, for the most part.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, I did. I like the design. It's a little slow in parts. But overall I did. I liked how gory it was.
Too much text.
Yeah,
Definitely
too much
agree.
text. Absolutely, Chris. All right, here's another version of it that came out. I think this one is still not perfect, but
Not
and it still has
perfect.
that dumb tagline, but
Way
I kind of
better.
like this better.
Way better.
Yeah. I feel like the other poster, they should have either just gone with Johnny Depp in like a creepy pose or something, or just done the simplified horse. But that previous poster tried to do both, and it made a mess.
It was too messy.
Yeah.
This one's not bad.
Yeah. I like that you can see the axe. I like how the tree is actually turning in a very
He looks like
Tim
he's
Burton.
alive. The tree.
Yeah.
Like he's like, hey.
sup? Little
like-
head tilt.
Yeah.
Great movie. Yeah, I think this is significantly better. All right, let's go with. Oh, we're just killing these. I quite like this one as well. This is the movie Killing of a Sacred Deer by that director I mentioned.
Yeah, I
Yorgos
like this one
Lanthimos.
too.
I actually read an interview about the guy who did a lot of these posters for that director, and he said he pictured the villain, because the villain's the one who's upside down, and he said he's hanging down like a bat. That's how he saw it, is that these two are up top,
I can see it.
and then he's like this animal that's like grabbing onto them.
And
Or,
it
like-
looks simple, but it really isn't. There's a
there's
lot,
a lot going on.
in there.
because all their shirts are kind of merging. It's
But
her
I like
blue
this,
shirt
I
and
like
his...
the spacing between like his head and then like the title.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's also a clever way... Yeah, Dogtooth is an interesting poster, Gustavo. It's just 3 lines. But each line represents one of the character's journey in the film.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's like
I wanna look at that.
one does... Yeah, I'll bring it up in a second. I like when they play with negative space like that. Yeah, that's the thing. This is a clever way to... Because I remember I mentioned how some poster designers have to sometimes, like, they have to include the stars in it. This is a nice way to do it, but still make it look cool.
Yeah.
Because you got all 3 leads in the poster, but it's still a remarkable poster. So that's... I feel like that's a nice workaround.
And it blends well with, like, everyone's body and face.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get this one. Yeah, that's the one.
Cowboy.
Give me 1 second.
1.
Oh my god. Does anyone else's girlfriends or fiancés do that? When you go, give me a second, and they go, 1. Just to me all the time. Alright.
It's more like 15 seconds.
I know. Alright. Alright, this is the poster for Dogtooth.
Oh, yeah, I like this.
Yeah. So...
It's like retro. I like it.
So there's 3 siblings in the movie, and they all go through like these different arcs, but like one of them barely changes in the entire film, and then the other one has like a slight like a change, you know,
I see it.
and then the other one has a very drastic one. So I think that's what the lines are supposed to. It's a pretty good film. It's weird. It's weird. Oh yeah, it's weird.
Like, is it a movie you want to watch by yourself or with
by
people?
yourself?
By yourself. Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty disturbing. Essentially, it's talking about parents who've isolated their children and tell them lies all the time, like about the outside world.
How do you feel when the movie's done?
Like I need a shower.
Ugh.
But not like, there's no blood or like poop or anything like that. It's not physically gross, it just makes you feel a little off because you're watching 3 children just being like misled constantly.
Okay.
Like they're constantly being controlled and changed.
Okay.
And they have no freedom. Vicious, what's up? Sup, fam? Daisy's here. Vicious, let me know about volumes. We've been really like experimenting with background music. We got a mic between us. All that.
Bat Boy.
Bat Boy says Tulip is a
Boy.
zombie. Explain that one to me. I'm not really following.
Really?
Sup, Taco? Bat Boy, I agree. Killing the Sacred Deer was really good. I was a little mixed on the ending. I felt like it was a little dragged out, but the climax is awesome. And fun fact, and I won't spoil it, but the climax of Killing of a Sacred Deer, at least I've read, the climax is the only time where they used handheld, where the camera wasn't steady. It was the only time there was a shaky cam, was in the finale. And when you watch the finale, you'll see why they did that, because it's really disturbing. But such a cool idea. Audio's fine? Good to know. Alright, let's go through. In Dogtooth, they told the kids the flower is a zombie. Oh, I didn't remember that.
Oh.
Yeah, they just kept lying to the children about what things were.
Weird.
All the time. Like,
I
don't
like
go
it.
over there, it'll kill you. Don't eat that, it's poisonous, even though it's not. Yeah, it was, like, it's a good movie, but it's, oof. Let's see, where are we? There. Okay, classic. This is the original Friday the 13th poster. You see, if you look kind of closely,
there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Inside that body.
It's the Crystal Lake with the you can see the teenagers kind of hanging out. Thoughts?
I mean, I'm not like, oh my god, I love it. But it's pretty interesting.
I like that the blood is spilling on the 13. I think that's a fun detail. Cheesy,
okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Not impressed.
Not impressed.
Vicious says the story reminds me of the song I Don't Like Mondays, which is based on a quite dark story that happened. Banger song, though. Ooh. Interesting. I'll have to look up the lyrics to that. You saw Dogtooth, Vicious? Yeah, that movie's wild. We already looked at Snow White. We make fun of that more if you want, but okay. This is the most recent poster because the movie's not out yet. But this is Bring Her Back. This is directed by I can't pronounce their last names, but it's the guys who did Talk to Me.
Oh, really?
And they were YouTubers called Raka Raka, and Talk to Me was their first film, and now they're coming out with Bring Her Back. Trailer for this is dope. Very disturbing.
The poster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simplicity again.
Yes, I like simple.
Mm-hmm.
And this one has a little bit of color, but it's
yeah,
nice.
it does. It's hard to kind of see in the background because it doesn't look like.
But you like that?
Yeah.
I like it.
Because it's not a mirror. It's. I don't know if that's like a car in the background. It almost looks like it's a car window.
I want to eat the poster.
Or a house window. You want to eat it?
Mm-hmm.
Ham.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like chocolate.
Not chocolate, but I don't know. Just want to eat it. No, you won't. Gosh.
Okay. Let's go with this one. Came out a couple years ago. Late Night with the Devil. I think you and I saw this one.
Yeah, I like the movie.
We think the poster.
I like it. I mean,
simple.
But I did see. This reminds me of when I was driving in LA.
Oh yeah, this is a fun story.
And I'm at a red light, and this guy goes right in front of my car, and he lit his head on fire, like his whole hair, and then
maybe he was a Ghost Rider cosplayer.
No, that's weird. No, some crazy homeless guy. Super weird. Only in LA.
Only in LA.
But
Dump City.
Ooh, people are gonna come after you.
That's fine. That city sucks.
Most
normal direction in LA.
I guess. And then he walked away, and I'm like, okay.
Cool. Yeah.
But this one's good. I like it.
Sorry, go on.
No, I like the title.
I was just saying, I like how they jammed up all the credits up top. I don't know, like they kept all this,
bottom? Yeah,
all this
too.
on the top, so your eyes naturally drag down.
Yes.
And then they don't have to hit the credits at the end. Like you fully get to immerse yourself in that. I love it.
Me too. It's like,
I wonder how they did
boom,
that.
you read the title and then you see the image.
Mm-hmm. I also like how they just spaced it. The kind of the the 4 words at the top, and then the devil here, and then giving that space to the credit. It's all very organized. I like
Noise.
it. Pink Floyd album, Wish You Were Here. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, very close to that. All right, and see, moving on up. I thought this was interesting. This is Saint Maud. This is a pretty disturbing movie that I liked more on the second watch, actually.
Yeah.
Best jump scare in any movie, in my opinion.
She's weird.
Yeah, oh yeah. What do you think of this one? This is all simplicity and negative space for sure.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm not in love with it,
Sure.
but it's pretty good.
Huge font.
Very simple. I know, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it too.
It's like
White on white.
It's good. Not bad. Not bad.
Not by it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, best jump scare ever. Alright. I just started grabbing random ones. So here's 30 Days a Night, the very bloody vampire film.
Did I see this?
Yeah, you did. The vampires more like animals. Like, they don't even talk, really.
Are they really fast?
Very fast.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's in, like, the snow.
Yeah.
It's up in Alaska,
The
I
guy
think.
looks creepy as if.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminds me of, like, a punk rock poster.
Yeah.
Like,
The
"Come to my
sketchy
place."
lettering.
Yeah.
Would you go to that show?
This?
If you saw this poster, like, come to my rock show.
Probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But yay or nay? Can I get a yay or nay?
Yeah.
That's a Far Cry 5 poster. Is it? In Alaska, great concept based on a comic. Punk rock is spot on. Look at that.
Oh.
Another movie. This is from last year, In a Violent Nature.
Did I see this? No.
No. It's pretty boring, but it's an interesting concept. Basically, it's a Jason movie, but it's all from Jason's perspective. The Jesus one, not this one. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, I can see that. I always love the poster for The Wall. Oh, Arthur, that's a classic poster. Big time. Yeah, Late Night with the Devil had some AI drawings in it, which is unfortunate. Totally unnecessary.
They did, right?
Yeah, they did. The
they got
in-between
They got
segment,
a lot of shit for that.
They got a lot of shit for it.
Of course.
And they should get shit. They didn't need to
It's
do
like
that.
the graphics, right?
Yeah. Stupid. So yeah, this is just a Jason movie from Jason's perspective, essentially.
Okay.
And, pretty basic poster, but I just want to know your thoughts on it. I kind of like the font. It's a little jittery in some places, like over bolded on certain letters, which I kind of like. Subtle.
You like it? I don't know. I wish it was smaller.
I give you that.
And the violent nature, which is like a smaller.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I agree.
Probably skip through this.
Vicious. It's not executed well because, like just do a little spiel for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Its concept is its own failing. So the biggest appeal is, wow, a Jason movie from Jason's perspective. It's not really Jason, but basically it's Jason, right? He kills a bunch of horny teenagers with different weapons. The problem is, they nailed it, right? Like, that is exactly what Jason's day would be like. But Jason's day is fucking boring because 70% of the movie is him walking through the woods. So, it's accurate. Yeah. He walks through the woods, then he finds some girl and kills her in a horrible way. And then he walks in the woods more, and then he kills someone else in a horrible way, and that's the entire film. So it's accurate to what it would be like. It's an interesting idea, but it failed because of its idea, because of their dedication to it. Because at the end of the day, it's actually a really dumb idea to do that kind of film, because it's him walking for 70% of the film. He's just walking in the woods.
Oh.
Yeah. However, they, Vicious, they did a movie called Presence, where it's a haunted house movie, but from the perspective of the ghost haunting the house. And that movie is really good, except for some of the dialogue. It's pretty good. I would watch Presence. All right, here we go. Oh my God, we're almost done.
Woo!
All right, here's a movie I hated, but I want to know your thoughts on the poster.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's about a stop-motion animator.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I like the poster too. I like the colors as well.
She got punched in the face, and then there's like some stuff inside, like a bird's nest.
It's kind of like a bird's nest. Yeah, so that's the creature she made. She made like this creepy little girl.
I've not seen this movie though.
It's not good.
Oh.
A lot of wasted potential. Stop motion, half live action would have been really cool for a horror film. I know, I was really excited for it. Boring as hell.
Oh, is that a baby in there?
It's like a little girl.
Oh, okay.
That she made. That's the stop motion. And then this is the actress, like the real person. Yeah.
That sucks. I was hoping for something cool.
There's an indie game called Who's Lila, and you play from the perspective of a psycho killer, and it's so good. You get goosebumps quite frequently. That sounds cool.
Ooh, I like Goosebumps.
I like Goosebumps books.
Of course.
Substance. One of many posters. They've made a lot of posters for this movie, actually. There's like 4 official ones.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a bunch. And they're all really cool.
I haven't seen this one. I like this one.
I like this one, too. This is the most simple one they did.
I like simple.
Yeah. The other ones are a bit more complicated. But, this is just the title, Demi Moore, and the scars. The sewing on their back. You like it?
Yeah. I like the red.
I love the red. And it's kind of faded up.
Yeah.
I love it. This girl needs to do more upper body. Vicious, thinking the priorities as usual. Alright. Another recent one, this is Long Legs.
I like it.
Very contentious film. Some people love this one, said it was one of the best horror films of recent years. Some people said it was garbage. I thought it was pretty good. Plot, a little messy, especially at the end, but still pretty creepy. I really like the marketing for this movie, and I quite liked this poster.
Me too.
It's just a bunch of because there's I guess there are arms, but there's almost like 2 sets of arms. There's a little arm.
Yeah, I see that.
Between, so it's almost like a pile of bodies.
It makes me want to take a nap.
You're sleepy, aren't you?
Well, no, this poster, like,
yeah,
they're just laying there. I kind of want to just lay there.
Should I be worried that my fiance looks at this poster and says, "This makes me kind of want to like snuggle"?
I didn't say snuggle. I said take
sleep.
A nap.
Okay. Cool font. Yeah, I like the font too. I like how the N and the G are touching, but the others aren't. I guess the S is touching the G.
Yeah.
Long Legs is scarier when you watch it at night. Yeah, it goes for most movies, I would say.
Or in the basement.
So we don't have one because we live in California. All right, second to last one I'm going to throw at Daisy. This is Under the Skin.
Oh, I love this movie.
Yeah,
some people hate it.
Some people really hate this movie.
They really hate.
They thought it was boring. They thought it was boring. They didn't like the slow pace. I love the slow pace in this movie. I think it really works.
It's so cool.
Scarlett Johansson was great. It was directed really well. The music is creepy
and I like
hell.
how she kills all those guys.
That's the part you like.
No, I love the poster.
Yeah.
It's artsy.
It's also
cool.
cutting off the letters. What do you think about that? If you like, the S isn't really finished.
I mean, I wish it was.
You would want it finished?
Yeah, I want it finished. But I really like it. I like
Yeah.
the colors.
I love the use of
space
color.
and everything.
All the stars.
And you know, some posters you look at them, and you're like, the poster has nothing to do with like the movie. It's like, you know, but at least this
This
like,
does. This is extraterrestrial. It's odd. It's not trying to be super scary. It's more just kind of unsettling.
Yeah, it tells you like
weird.
this is what the movie's gonna be.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Yeah. The feel-good movie of the year, says Bad Boy. Bad Boy. Nice use of the star fields. Yeah, I love the lights of all the colors in this. Yeah, it's a contentious, it's a controversial movie, but I really liked this one. I think it should have been nominated for Best Director. All right, last up. So if you guys are curious of why on my channel I never shut up about the movie First Omen, we have Daisy to thank for that, because Daisy was the one who showed me this movie, and I quickly became obsessed. I want to watch it again.
I don't know, Clay says I show him a lot of shitty movies.
No, you intentionally... Okay, so this is what my girl does. We don't know what to watch. Every couple struggles with what to watch and what to eat, all right? And so we'll sit and we're like, we don't know. We're flipping through. I'm taking too long because I'm the movie guy. So I'm like, saying it. And then you'll take the remote and then you'll intentionally choose a really bad movie. Because sometimes watching bad movies is fun.
No, I didn't say, oh, The First Omen's a really shitty movie. Let's watch it.
No. For that one, you nailed it. Yeah. No, for this one, you were just... No, but sometimes you're like, this looks awful. Let's watch it. We watched X-Men Apocalypse last night.
Oh, that was fun.
It was fun, but the movie sucks. It was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
Has anyone here seen Apocalypse? I'm sorry, X-Men Apocalypse? It's like the worst X-Men film. It's so fucking bad. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Yeah.
Anyway, great movie. Highly recommend to everyone to watch. Psychedelic, beautifully shot, great acting. What do you think of the poster?
I like The First Omen. Yeah, I like it.
I like the red.
Yeah, me too.
We need more red horror posters. You'd think there'd be more, but there's not.
But her body, I know it's like, I don't know, it looks like a little stencil, like someone just like cut it and then put it there. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I think it's good.
I don't love it. There's other posters you showed today that are way better than this.
Of course.
But it's not too cluttered.
Yeah. I just like the color. I think the color design is my favorite part about it. And the fact that the font get each...
watching a lot of compromise.
That's our compromise. Yeah, more squats are needed.
Should all these people be working out?
Yeah, I guess so. That's the biggest movie poster flaw. I guess we were gonna... The lesson from today.
Well, that's a good
Is there any... Before Daisy, you know, bails or takes a nap or whatever, is there any other poster you want to throw at us before we finish up? Daisy, would you describe the Mortal Kombat film as fun? Silly fun? Well, it depends. Which Mortal Kombat? I never saw the first one. I saw Mortal Kombat.
They're fun.
I saw Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and that movie is hot garbage. Not even fun. No, the sequel is not even fun. It's like you watch it and you have no idea what's happening. It's really bad.
I like stupid fun movies.
I didn't see the first one. That looks fun. I like some stupid fun.
No.
Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin.
Okay, that one's stupid fun.
The best. Manos. Jaws, unless you guys did already.
No, we didn't.
We did not do Jaws already.
No, we should look at that.
We should look at Jaws.
What about like animation movie posters? Are there any ones that are like
Iron Giant is pretty good one if I remember. Alright, give me a second.
Well, okay, off topic. Are there any like good like feel good movie posters? Like drama, comedy? Or comedy, I would say comedy posters. Are there any like really good
comedy posters?
Yeah.
I'm really struggling because comedy and romantic posters usually more just like showing the cast. They don't really do anything interesting with the design most of the time. But it could be wrong.
That's what we're asking.
Yeah, that's what we're asking.
You're humans.
Anyway, while the audience tries to think of non-horror posters that are good.
Ones.
Romantic posters that are good.
Or comedy.
Romantic or comedy posters that are good. Please help us. In the meantime, what do you think
Love
of Jaws?
it. This is so fun.
Could be more direct.
Yeah.
He's got Jaws. He's eating thing with Jaws.
Yeah.
That's it.
This is so amazing. And I've seen this poster in a lot of people's homes.
Yeah.
Like, people love buying this poster.
When I was in college, probably the most popular posters was Scarface and Animal House. Animal House poster is actually pretty iconic.
And sharks are cute. Look at that cute shark.
It's a cute shark?
Yeah, he's so cute.
Someone brought up a very good example. Oh, we got some... Is Doom fun? Okay, I heard the Doom movie
I have not seen it.
but I have not seen
know.
it. So, airplane poster.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen this film all the way through, but when I watched it on TV, I was laughing my ass off. So I need to... Poster for Airplane. You know what? I do like this poster. You know why?
Why?
Because it sums up the movie perfectly. It's on an airplane and it makes no fucking sense.
Okay. It is silly.
Like, it's a slapstick, it's a farce, it's silly, it's breaks reality, it's like a very... It knows how silly it is. It's a goofy fucking comedy. So, of course, it's an airplane that's tied itself into a knot by accident. I think it works really well. I like this poster a lot. Need more coffee?
No, your comment.
Novocaine has a cool poster. Novocaine, oh, someone else brought in Novocaine. Don't Call Me Shirley, vicious, one of the greatest movie lines ever. You know that line?
No.
The pilot, like some aging pilot's like, you're gonna have to land this plane, and he goes, Shirley, you can't be serious. And he goes, I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
Oh.
It really sets the tone for that movie's comedy.
That's funny.
Two people mentioned Novocaine, so let's look at that.
So I take it no one has found a good romantic or comedy movie poster.
This poster's just okay, but it definitely establishes the idea of what it's about.
I want to watch Airplane now.
Whoa, this one's way too big.
Cover my face with it. Yeah, do that.
No. Stupid.
I like it.
Yeah?
It's fun. Yeah, I like it. It's so stupid.
It is very silly. I like the different instruments that are hurting him.
And
like we got a
I
fork.
love the title in yellow.
Yeah, that
like
works. The Novocaine one has, yeah, I like. It looks like there was a pizza roller, a fork, a knife, maybe a gun in there. I like that aspect. First cow poster is very sweet and simple, fitting for such a cozy film.
First cow, want to see.
I'll look that up. The fact that there's a fork makes it work. Yeah, the fork is my favorite part of it.
Can someone recommend like a very like cute?
Yeah, romantic
very
comedy.
Poster. Oh, that one's cute.
Well, okay, so Daisy's gonna love this by default because she loves.
No, not just animals.
You like cows.
I like the color.
That's true. I
of
like
the entire thing.
Yeah, all of it. What do you call that? This kind of soft yellow lighting that you see in like Wes Anderson films.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Yes, that one.
I like it too. That's good.
I love it.
Yeah, very peaceful, very
First
cozy.
cow.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Super cozy. And he's on a dock, which is fun.
Yeah, I like this poster a lot.
I'm too late for street trash, said BBL. Yeah, you want too long didn't read. BBL just showed up, and we were talking about street trash. I think BBL is the one who first introduced me to street trash.
I automatically thought BBL like the booty
Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah, Brazilian butt lift. That sounds like what? What are we talking about now?
No, BBL is with my audience members. Too long didn't read version. I love the poster for street trash. Daisy liked the colors, but probably wouldn't watch the film based on the poster. Is that an accurate representation? Yeah, she does.
Yes, I want little goats and cows. I want to have a farm.
She loves them. Look at her face just light up at the idea of like owning a cow.
Yes, vicious. I want cows and little goats and little duckies.
La La Land for romance one.
Ooh, I've seen clips of La La Land.
Okay, can I
haven't
say
seen the whole movie, but
can I say something that might tick people off?
What?
I don't think it's that great. As a musical, I don't think it's that great. I think it's beautifully shot. Like the colors are outstanding. Good cinematography, good camera work, like all that is great. I don't think the songs are that great. I don't think Ryan Gosling can sing. I think the dancing is shit. Okay. Emma Stone holds her own. She's a decent singer, but like the movie was very based on like 1950s musicals like An American in Paris. with Gene Kelly, and you watch that movie, and yeah, like it's dated, but the singing and dancing is so extraordinary. And so La La Land is very much inspired by those old musicals. But if you're gonna be inspired by those old musicals, you gotta fucking bring it when it comes to the dancing, the singing, and it just didn't to me. Like, they're not professional singers or dancers. Ryan Gosling clearly learned how to play piano. I'm impressed with that. But I don't think he should have sang. But, I mean, let's be honest. Like, some people just love whatever Ryan Gosling does because he's cute. But
he's cute?
he's a handsome guy. Alright, that's La La Land.
I like it.
Yeah, it's fine.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the colors.
The purple.
Yeah, it makes me feel good.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me want to go outside in the evening. I like this poster.
Definitely good colors. Not for everyone. They're kind of banks on the nostalgia factor. Yeah, Chris. Agreed. There's no. Yeah, the movie's fine. It's
yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but I like this poster.
It's a good poster. That scene is terrible. And it's so funny because it's like probably the most famous scene in the movie.
Oh,
but it's like, it's the worst one. The dancing looks like it's a bunch of kindergartners. It's so bad. But it is a beautiful shot, like, no doubt. But this is also, this shot was very inspired by that old musical American in Paris. There's a scene almost like very, very similar to it. That's where I noticed, like, oh, they're doing the nostalgia thing. I'm like, that's cool. But like I said, they didn't have the dancing, the singing to really back that up. Anyway, no, it's not in Paris, Vicious.
Ew.
American in Paris was the old movie I was referencing. Yes. Ticket to Paradise is a good romantic comedy. Also, Heart Eyes.
But does it have a good poster? I want, like, cute posters. I don't like this poster.
It's
But is it a good movie?
Well, they say this thing was cute.
I do like George Clooney.
And she loves George Clooney.
I love George Clooney.
I don't like this poster. I like the jungle background, but I don't like this poster at all. This is so boring to me. There's just not. I'm not saying you have to do some trippy stuff, but
also,
man,
look, George Clooney's a woman. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Well, the reason his name is there is because he got top billing.
I know, but still.
Yeah, it's weird. Did you do Jurassic Park? I mean, we stuck just to horror films, and Jurassic Park's not horror, but we can look at it. We're now trying to look at romantic comedies, though. We still haven't found a really good romantic comedy poster. Because I wouldn't call La La Land a romantic comedy. That's a musical.
Okay, what about, what's that tubby actress?
Oh.
That everyone hates,
Who's the tubby actress that everyone hates?
She's American. No, that,
Amy Schumer?
Yes.
Okay.
Didn't she do that movie?
I Feel Pretty?
Yes.
Do you like that poster?
I don't know. Oh, that's a stupid poster. Don't even bother.
Okay. No, we'll do it.
I don't know if anyone's seen this movie.
This is fun. I'm enjoying it. Are you having fun? I'm having fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hungover, but yeah.
You're hungover?
Yeah.
Take a shot of whiskey.
No.
Make you feel better.
No.
Here.
You should ask them, like, okay, would you guys watch this movie just based on the poster?
I would not, but I'm also not the target demographic.
No, we're asking your
audience. I know. Would you guys watch this movie just based on the poster? Ignore Amy Schumer, even though she's basically the poster.
Hell no.
Hell no and no, says Gustavo.
Okay, but has anyone seen this movie?
Have you?
I've seen it.
Wait, was this the one that was making fun of romantic comedies?
Yes.
I liked the first half of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you haven't,
first half.
they should watch just the first half.
Yes.
But other than that, it's a pretty shitty movie.
Yeah, so this movie she basically enters a world of romantic comedies where everything operates on the logic of romantic comedies. So like she has like an automatic gay best friend, and there's always like
music
music
that her
cues.
House was like kind of shitty, but then she enters the romantic comedy world, and her house is amazing.
Like ridiculously nice.
The production design is amazing in that.
Yeah.
But other than the movie sucks.
Yeah, so like once it was a parody of romantic comedy, I thought it was successful. But then it actually became the cliche that it was making fun of, and I felt like it completely fell apart.
Well, I do have a question. Like, for your male audience, do you
guys
watch like rom-coms? Like, are you guys into rom-coms or movies like this? I mean, this looks shitty, and it is a pretty shitty movie. But
Yeah.
does anyone like? I don't know. You're a guy. Like, do you
Most
like
most men
rom-coms or
don't
no?
go out on their own to watch them. They'll watch them with their girl.
Okay, but you secretly like them or not?
No.
Okay.
I would say most men probably don't like them. However, there are some we like.
Mean Girls, Clueless.
Yes,
Okay.
because they're good movies first. They're not just we're gonna market to women and nothing else. They're well written. They're funny. They have good characters, and we can get behind that. You know, because there's such a thing as like a good and the bad romantic comedy, and the really good ones guys can still enjoy, in my opinion. You know, like most guys love Mean Girls. I love Clueless. Technically, When Harry Met Sally is a romantic comedy. That movie's great. Bad Guy 549, what's up? How's your weekend? Meet Cute, great movie, but look at the mirror in the background. Cool design, ties to the plot. Rom-com, but hits you in the feels. Ooh, a feel hitter. Intolerable Cruelty, Shallow Hal, Romantics Anonymous.
Shallow Hal's funny.
Yeah, Shallow Hal's pretty good. Intolerable Cruelty, I don't know if I would call that. Yeah, it's kind of romantic comedy, I guess. That's also a bad poster, though. What's with George Clooney? Is he just not in good movie posters ever? I'm trying to think of a good movie poster with George Clooney. I hate that gentleman's type rom-com with Hugh Grant, like Notting Hill. I never saw Notting Hill.
Me neither.
Election. Oh, that's not romantic comedy though. That's just a comedy. But Election's a really
I like that
interesting poster. Yeah. Let's do. Fuck me. This one. There's two posters for this. One of them's really boring, and one of them's really good. We're gonna do the good one. Yeah. That's a very interesting poster to me. It's very strange, but I dig it. And you can definitely tell it's a 90s film by all the color.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a funny movie.
This movie's excellent.
I showed you that movie.
Yeah, you did. This was a really good movie. Like, the script is solid. We didn't look up Jurassic Park for someone, so I'm gonna do that now. The Fall Guy can be considered a romantic comedy. Here's the problem.
I tried watching it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everyone's really struggling to find a good poster for romantic comedies, and they keep kind of bleeding into different genres as the way to try to find it. Like, someone said Love Lies Bleeding, which is actually a pretty cool movie. I would never call Love Lies Bleeding a
whoever
romantic
recommended
comedy.
First Cow is like the best poster ever.
Who recommended First Cow?
That's the best.
You made Daisy very happy.
I'm gonna watch it.
We should watch it. We should watch it today. Jurassic Park. Hold on. I got the square version for some reason, but there's Jurassic Park. Solid poster. Had no complaints here.
Yeah.
It's all you need to know. It's a dinosaur and it's a park. Boom. It's actually, I think this is, I don't know, we don't have to turn this into a debate about titles. I think Jurassic Park, granted, it's a book, so the movie doesn't get credit for it. I think this is one of the best titles I've ever heard. Michael Crichton wrote the book, and I can't think of a more succinct, perfect title for a film than Jurassic Park. It's perfect. There's not a single letter, not a word added or not there. It's just meh.
Should I text your mom?
Yeah. I'll text her.
Okay. I'm sure it's from you and me.
Yeah. But yeah, agreed. Nailed the title. Any other posters? Romantic posters that are good. We still haven't really found one. Right? Have we found a single one?
No.
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 I'm texting my mom. You guys talk with Daisy for a second.
Well, I can't hear it. Oh, I guess I can read.
Yeah, you read. Yeah, there's no one. This is just music for me to hear the levels.
Boo-hoo.
Yeah.
You whore. From Mean Girls.
I know. Is Mean Girls one? That's gotta be one of the most quotable movies ever. Like Mean Girls, Pulp Fiction, maybe Big Lebowski is pretty quotable.
Something About Mary. I hate the film.
I don't like it.
So many people hate it.
I don't like. I thought it was so popular when it came out.
I love Crazy Rich Asians. I like.
Is that a good poster?
I think it's good. I mean, definitely made me watch the movie. The human is 1 minute away.
Alright, let's look up. Reanimator is also a good title. Yeah. It's colorful. Okay. Crazy. It is colorful. Hold on. Wow. Oops. Alright. Sorry, because all the posters I saved were all in the same size, so I didn't have to do this. Here's the poster for Crazy Rich Asians.
I like it. It's
one of the
cute.
better ones.
I like it.
Yeah. It's definitely colorful.
Yeah, it makes me smile.
Aw.
Like, oh, it's cute.
I do like the fans in the background, emphasizing, the fact that this is about Asian culture.
Yeah.
I think that was a smart call. That's a good one. Yeah. Very golden, looks new and refreshed, someone said. You got flowers, you got... Yeah, this is one of the better ones of the romantic comedies, for sure. But, something about Mary poster, maybe? I really don't like that film, and when that came out, that was a huge hit. Something about Mary. Like, that was massive, but I never got the appeal to it at all. I don't get it. I like the peacock. Is there a peacock in here? Let's see. Oh my god, this is the music from I Hate Everything. That's funny. Hold on. Alright, come on, this big thing.
Oh, you froze.
No, it didn't. It didn't freeze.
Nah.
It's just taking its time. Why on earth? How's Google freeze? Worst movie poster, rom-com, Forces of Nature. Heard of it, haven't seen the movie or seen the poster. We're gonna have to look at that. Wow, Something About Mary poster is bad. I do not like this at all. Oh wait, is the Force... Yeah, this is a shit poster. Alright, we're gonna do a little double bill here. Pulping Friction. God damn it. Hold on. So we got... I don't like this poster. I don't. I think this is dumb. I'm all about simplicity and negative space, but this is just stupid. What do we think?
It's not bad. I mean, it's not horrible, but She looks what like.
What?
Your comments.
She looks lanky. She looks like she has to pee. Like I don't like this pose that she's doing at all. And then here's the really bad one. Where is it? Here. Someone said this was pretty bad, and I agree. What were they thinking with this poster? It looks like they're flying through time.
Yeah, I don't like it. He
Like
looks so weird. Look at him.
Look at the angle.
But look at how
he looks like he's bent in half. He's doing an S.
She was like, "Come here."
I see the lack of squats
puppy.
again, says Vicious for the Cameron Diaz. Oh dear.
Look at his body language sucks.
Oh, you want to see a really funny bad one? Now we're talking about like bad posters. We still haven't found a good romantic poster. I guess Crazy Rich Asians was the best one. This one is hilarious. All right, when you guys see it, let me know. Where'd it go? Oh, it's there. It's just really small. Okay. I couldn't find it at first. Okay, resolution's kind of bad. Alright, let me know when you guys see the problem with this poster.
I don't know. I like the bunny slippers.
Look at his leg. Look at the size of his leg compared to the female co-star. Why his ankles like an inch wide?
I don't know.
Look at that. Looks so weird. His huge shorts, this tiny leg. That doesn't look weird to you?
I don't
Especially
know.
Especially it's Bruce Willis. Like, he's a big guy. Look at that. It's tiny.
Okay.
Look. That's weird to me. Although, if we're talking about legs in posters, remember Ready Player One? When he's climbing that fire escape? That was pretty bad. Yeah, I don't like this. So I guess, what are all posters showing people who don't do lower body day? I think that's like how to summarize this. It's just people don't work out their legs. And maybe he has very delicate ankles. I don't know. It's odd looking to me. There's something off. Well, you want to do any posters? Or are you good?
I'm sleepy.
You're good. Okay. Yay. Hey, you did over an hour.
Woohoo!
Yeah. No, you're good to go. I'll probably stream for maybe a few more minutes.
Okay.
But everyone say goodbye to Daisy.
Bye. I wonder how I can make this sunset. Hold on.
What? Just stand up and leave. Thank you, Daisy.
You're welcome.
So, get this.
Your mom cut the flowers?
I think so. Okay. Probably significantly louder now, but just to finish up, that was our review of some fun. That was our review of some fun horror posters. I would love to know what you guys think are some of the best, some of the worst horror posters that you have. I'm sorry. I would love to know what you guys think are the best and the worst horror posters. Would love to know. So please comment below. If you want me to do this kind of live stream with a guest again, please let me know. I had a lot of fun. As usual, Patreon, subscribe, all the support means the world. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't have to end the stream necessarily right now, but that's my little end part for my video. Thanks for seeing. I don't have to end it right now. You know, if there's another poster you want to look at or something else you want to chat about, this was pretty short, but we'll see. You should do a comparison between movie and game posters and which does it better. Interesting. Well, most game movies are pretty bad. Shows have been doing a little bit better. Fallout, Last of Us, well, except for Season 2. Can we talk about Season 2? Can we make this a Season 2 rant? Can we just do that? Because I've stopped watching Season 2 of Last of Us. And what's so maddening to me? No, I'm off. No spoilers. Okay, well, I'm not spoiling anything, but I'm not going to spoil anything about the show. But I will just say really quick that it's annoying that there's this audience of people that hate Last of Us Season 2 for, in my opinion, kind of immature reasons. And so if you don't like the show, you get kind of looped in with them. Like, oh, you don't like it because you are intolerant, or you just hate that actress, or it's not like the game. But I've never played the game, never played 1 or 2, never played the games at all. But I did know a certain event was going to happen. I'll just leave it there. So I knew that. So I was pretty fresh watching it. Loved Season 1, and Season 2 is just bad. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, the writing is terrible. It's not performed well. It's not natural. It's not natural sounding dialogue. It almost seems like there's lines missing. Like, why people react in certain ways doesn't really make sense. I don't think Bella Ramsey is good as this character. She did a great job in Season 1 after a point where she kind of evolved and became a more complex person. When she's playing the sassy badass, I don't buy it. And unfortunately, she's kind of doing that for this entire season so far, and I can't watch it anymore. Plus, I'm sorry, but this is important. I don't buy her beating up guys 4 times her size. I just don't. It's not sexism. It's just logic. If she was a guy, I would say the same thing. And it's just not as good. Like, the music's not as good. There's one fun action scene at the base, but it's not enjoyable. There's too many characters, and they're focusing on ones that are not particularly interesting. And there's just some really, like, amateur slip-ups with makeup and costume design, where everyone's hair looks immaculate all the time. You know, no one looks dirty or dusty. Everyone looks like they just walked out of their trailer. And this is easy shit. This is something that we expect from post-apocalyptic content at this point. Like, that's almost a given. And the show can't even do that right. So I don't know what the hell is going on. And it's annoying because the game was controversial. And so I feel like people are going to just assume that you only don't like it because you're afraid of controversy or you played the game. But I didn't play the game. I'm fine with controversy. It's just not a good show. So episode 3, I had to kind of stop watching. Even episode 4, I was like, I can't do this. This is just bad. Why am I wasting my time? So I can't with it. Anyway, rant over. Just, it's not a good show. Not anymore, but it was. Fallout was phenomenal. I need to get back into Fallout. It kind of lost me, the show, but I should get back into it. It has really good production design. By the way, whoever suggested Everything Everywhere All at Once, which poster? Because one of them's kind of normal, and then one of them is like psychedelic splendor. So I don't know which one you were recommending. Maverick, that was you. Yeah, let me know which one you were talking about. Where'd you get that Cuphead poster? Daisy, where did you get the Cuphead poster? Oh, she just found it online and printed it. Yeah, just Google it. Yeah, just Google the Cuphead poster. It should be there. It's nice, alright? I really like it. And then this one over here was a brewery in San Francisco. Back when San Francisco wasn't flooded with crime. It was nice. And yeah, got some other stuff. It's way too dumbed down. The psychedelic one. Yeah, I figure. I played a little bit of Fallout 3, but I never finished it. I'm really bad with finishing games, I've realized. I've started Pacific Drive and stopped. I started LA Noire and stopped. I started Red Dead 2 and stopped. It's really unfortunate. I really need to stop doing that. All right, here we go. Wow, this is large and in charge. Give me a moment. All right, let's make this a little smaller. That's it. Love this poster. It is the definition of clutter, but the fact it's like animated, I feel like makes it a bit more palatable. It's a total mess, but I feel like because it's somewhat symmetrical and because of what the movie's about, I think it kind of works. It is a total mess, but you know, to be perfectly honest, the film's kind of a mess in a good way. It's like a glorious mess. And it certainly matches it. I do have some problems with the film. Well, I'll say this. I have some problems with how the film was received. I personally think it won too many Oscars. I don't think it should have won Best Screenplay. It definitely... Jamie Lee Curtis had no business winning an Oscar for this. But it's a great film. And this poster certainly does reflect it. It does look like Bold as Love with Jimi Hendrix. That's a good call-out, BBL. That's awesome. I used to listen to that record all the time. Indian horror films. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I haven't really watched a lot of Indian horror. Actually, I'm trying to think if I watched any. Shit. Indian movies don't generally work for me. The over-the-top nature of it. Like, it's very over-the-top music. It's over-the-top acting. Like, that's just their style. I'm not saying it's bad necessarily. It just... that doesn't really work for me. Like, I don't really like Bollywood films. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. But people have told me that I'm probably mispronouncing this. Toombod, is good. So I still need to watch that. That's very high on my watch list for horror because when it comes to Indian horror, everyone recommends Toombod immediately. So I gotta jump on that. Would you say Swiss Army Man is a better film than Everything Everyone was? No. No, I didn't like Swiss Army Man that much at all. It had some really interesting ideas. I think Daniel Radcliffe was great as the corpse. But then it kind of didn't realize it didn't know what to do. It had this concept of having the person be literally a Swiss Army knife, and then it kind of just piddled about with no purpose whatsoever. It was just like, let's do this. Won't that be funny? We'll just do this. That could be cute. And it wasn't really a story. And then it has the cheesiest, most eye-rolling ending maybe of any film. Corniest ending you could imagine. I am so angry at that film for going that direction. So bad. Yeah, so I love the concept of it. I don't regret watching the film. But if you want to see like a fun, quirky movie kind of like out in the jungle, watch Hunt for the Wilder People, starring Sam Neill. That movie is hilarious and cute and great characters. I mean, they're different films, but if you want that quirky in the wilderness film, yeah, big recommend on that one. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Yeah, Wilder People was awesome. I'm going to turn this down just slightly. Okay. Hiya. I'm about to end my stream, though. The timing. Yeah, we were just talking about some horror movie posters. I can't wait to see this recording when it's done. I'm going to stop the recording because we're good. Hold on, posters, audio. The wizard's never late. However, I'm not a wizard. That's funny. I've heard positive reviews about the adaptation of Until Dawn. Gustavo, be a little careful. Not to say that's not accurate, but something I've been noticing for the past few years is that when a movie has bad marketing, or let's say when a movie puts out a trailer or concept art and people react badly to it, then the initial reviews are almost always super positive. And I feel like there's a little bit of sketchiness going on there. Like maybe they're heavily encouraging reviewers. Also keep in mind that a lot of companies that review stuff, especially when they're early on, are motivated to give positive reviews because that way they get more like early tickets and screeners and things like that. So they have to like play nice and give favorable reviews. There are some reviews that are probably legit paid, but there are other companies that are encouraged to give good reviews because if they don't, then that company will be like, oh, you didn't like that movie? Well, you're not getting early screeners anymore. So they play nice. Then there's larger companies that don't need to play nice, but they still do, and that's your IGN, or IG7, as I like to call it, because they give everything a 7. But they, so I would be careful. So not to say, again, that Until Dawn is bad, but it's something I noticed with Snow White. It's something I noticed with the Flash movie. I've noticed it with a few others where the early reviews are so positive. It's like, I can't believe it. It was actually amazing. There's a lot of that. And I've noticed it quite prevalently over the past few years, unfortunately. Like I think it was most clear with The Flash. I mean, there are so many danger signs that The Flash was going to be a bad film. Reshoots, Ezra Miller, everything looks shit. And then they just reached out to celebrities and reached out to all these reviewers and just started pummeling the internet with as much positivity as possible. Stephen King said it was great. Tom Cruise said it was amazing. Edgar Wright was like, this is oh my God, go see it. And it was just so phony. And yeah, the movie's god-awful. So, yeah, like I said, just be careful. But if it is good, that's good, Until Dawn is like asking for a movie in a lot of ways. Chris says, got a gentleman, have a good one. Be sure to tell your moms Happy Mother's Day if they are still with you. Peace. Oh, Chris, it's very sweet of you. Thank you for coming to the stream. This song's creepy. Let me there. Maverick said, if there was a trivia murder party movie similar to Saw, I don't think Jackbox would apply well to film in general. I don't know. Like a game film is a fun idea for sure. Like a trivia game or a comedy game. If there was a Jackbox film, what would be a good one? I feel like if any Jackbox game applied well to film, it would probably be Push the Button. You know, like kicking people out of a spaceship one at a time. It's kind of like The Thing, but in space. I feel like that might work. I don't know about Trivia Murder Party, but you never know. You know, you never know. When you do the wheel, when will you do the Wheel of Pain? Oh, you're talking about the movie thing. So if you're talking about me spinning the wheel and then watching those 5 movies, I'm not doing that series anymore because it really didn't perform well. However, I'm trying to think of a way to do I'm trying to think of a way to do a version of that will perform better on YouTube. The most recent idea I had is, instead of just everyone just suggesting movies, all different genres and stuff, which is really hard to market, I was thinking of doing, people would come with the most underrated movie they know. Like, this is the most underrated thing ever. And then I would just pick one film to review and do like a deep dive into that underrated film. That's the most recent idea I have. It might only be available for people who are patrons of my channel. I haven't decided that yet. I'm still not 100% sold on this concept, but if that sounds interesting to you guys, please let me know, because I would love to do a monthly series and keep it interactive with my audience. Like, I really want that to work. I enjoy doing the wheel game, but those videos just did so poorly that, unfortunately, it's if it's not making decent money or getting enough views, I just can't do it, because this is not even my day job. So yeah, that's tough. So I need to revamp that, and it just didn't work, unfortunately. So gotta revamp. I'm gonna stick with underrated films and maybe limit the number of movies I talk about. So we'll see, but I'll probably do something in June, most likely. Mega Force 1982. Never heard of it. I'm gonna look that up right now. Mega Force. Also, if you guys have ideas for any kind of monthly series, even if it's non-interactive, please let me know in the Discord. That's the best place to contact me directly and suggest things for future videos. It's really good. Wow, this looks like a movie. Mega Force. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. It looks like a Bond film on acid. That is pretty great. All right, I think I'm going to call it here. I really did have a really fun time chatting with you all. I want to thank Daisy again for showing up to the stream and talk about movie posters. I hope you guys liked having her here. Also, to answer your question, Gustavo, I just wasn't liking the gameplay of LA Noire, which is, I love puzzle games. I wanted to find a good detective game. And if you guys have suggestions, by the way, please let me know, because I've been scouring the internet to try to find something that replicates the experience of Case of the Golden Idol and Return of the Obra Dinn. So that kind of detective work I'm obsessed with. LA Noire was a lot of cutscenes. It was a lot of wandering around, and then the game kind of telling you what clues are clues, and then doing these interrogations where it was pretty fucking unclear how to proceed with the interrogation, because everyone was acting suspicious all the time, and I didn't know if that was just limitations with the animation, the bad acting, I don't know what it was, but like, I didn't enjoy it, and it's unfortunate because I like Rockstar games, but I don't, from a gameplay aspect, the detective work was just not working for me at all. Yeah, but I wanted to enjoy it, I really did. So I'm still looking for like the next detective game. I heard Shadows of Doubt is really good, but the game's also kind of sort of in beta, and they're not going to fix it, so I'm a little worried about that. But you know, have you ever seen people who recognize you due to your YouTube channel? No, and I feel like that would be so flattering. One day maybe. that will happen. But no one has ever spotted me in person and said, like, hey, it's you from Clear Critique. I think part of it is because in my normal videos, I'm not on camera that much, which is something I kind of want to change, especially since I got a haircut. So it's something I want to do more, put myself more on camera. I want to stream more. It's been very busy lately. But hopefully if I do that, then maybe that can happen more. BBL. Maybe not as possible, you know, maybe not as. Don't shoot for the stars there. But hasn't happened yet, but hopefully if I get enough subscribers, it will. Because that's the end goal, is to turn this into my full-time job. I mean, that would just be heaven. Because I love working my channel. I want to put out more videos, but it's just tough. Also, last thing before I leave, Big Bad Guy 549, maybe don't do that. But neither of you do that, please. Yeah, don't just randomly kiss people in the street. Probably not a good idea. But at least we're not in COVID. Last thing, I uploaded a video today. It's very short. It's like a 1.5-minute montage video of purple scenes in movies. It's just something I whipped up really quickly and just treat it like a 1.5-minute, 2-minute moment of zen. So if you want something like that, check out the video. It's live on my channel. I'm working on some more videos. If you check out my Discord, again, I have a whole schedule of the stuff I have lined up. Will I stream next weekend? Probably. And because I intend, and this is the longest goodbye I've ever done, but my next stream, I'm going to do a tier list of a bunch of found footage horror films, like a ton. I've been watching a lot of them. So I have quite a few to talk about. Some I saw that were actually better than I expected. Spoiler, there's a movie called The Bay that was way better than I thought that it was going to be. So it's all going to be found footage, horror films, a big tier list. It should be a lot of fun, and that'll be for a future video as well. So assuming it's next Sunday, but it could be Saturday, I will update on Discord. I'll update on the post tab on my channel, but I will stream next weekend, and we'll talk about some found footage. So should be a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm going to call it here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you again, Daisy. Shout out for showing up to the stream and talking about some movie posters. That was a lot of fun. She just said woo. But yeah, hope you guys had fun. I had a blast. See you guys later.